You're listening to Smart to Death Radio.
The wait for live pro wrestling is over, and the fight for our first responders has just begun. Saturday, July 11th, Synergy Pro Wrestling and Wrestling News World team up to bring you a massive benefit live pro wrestling event for the first responders, live on Fight TV. The greatest rivalry in independent wrestling continues as Alex Zane meets Blake Christian in a 30-minute Iron Man main event match. 2 qualifying matches for the prestigious Garden State Invitational Tournament will go down as former WWN champion J.D. Drake meets the unpredictable Tony Deppen, and the Ace of Space LSG collides with the clout cutter Jordan Oliver. Synergy champion Frightmare and the former Amasis Deshaun Pratt meet in a very unconventional fashion. It's a Frightmare on Pratt Street. Plus, Brandon Kirk, MV Young, Matt McIntosh, and the rest of your Synergy favorites. It all happens to benefit our first responders, live streaming on Fight TV July 11th at 7 p.m. Eastern. For more information, log on to synergywrestling.com or visit Wrestling News World.
Hey everybody, it's the interview queen Alicia Toot here, and you are currently listening to and obviously enjoying Queen's Court.
Hello everyone, and welcome to a bonus episode of Queen's Court with your girl, the Queen of NE, on this beautiful Wednesday morning still. It is just about 11 a.m. as I'm sitting down to record this, and of course, my regular episode with none other than the better half of the hashtag Queen of Pup Connections own JPQ joined me for a breakdown of the New Japan Cup Night 1. I thought that I would come on real quick to overview the Night 2. So that's what we're going to do here. Night 2 was good. I don't think it was as good as Night 1, probably because I've been getting up so early these past couple days, so maybe I'm a little salty. But I didn't think it was as much fun, but it did have some really good parts. The matchups that were here, of course, were the Night 2 of the New Japan Cup, and then we had a tag match kind of in the middle to break that all up before we hit the cleaning time and the final 2 matches. So we opened up the evening for them, morning for us, with Taiji Ishimori versus the young lion Gabriel Kidd. It's so cool to see him in New Japan and working in New Japan. I think that this was a really fun match. It reminds me a lot of how dope Ishimori is, and kind of how cute he is too. I was watching and I was like, wow, he's kind of hunky, a little attractive. Okay. And Gabriel Kidd, I think, has a beautiful looking drop kick. Not a lot wrong here really with the match. I think it could have been, well, no, actually, you know what? I think it actually was a good time. It was just under 9 minutes. I feel like more, if there were people there, it might have been a little bit more fun, but since we're in the no fans era in New Japan, I'm not complaining. I think that it was fun. We had some dope little moves there. At one point, Kidd caught Ishimori and put him in a crab. It was insane. That was kind of a fun move. And then, as you would expect, of course, Ishimori comes out with a victory and does his normal, dope finisher with the yes lock and for a little submission finish, which I thought was really fun. And plus, Ishimori is super athletic, as we know. He had that adorable, back handspring kick for the near fall before we got the tap out. So he's awfully fun to watch in the ring. Unsurprisingly, of course, he goes over Kidd, but I thought Kidd looked really, really strong. It was a fun, fast-paced opener, and I can't hate that. Then the next match we had Kanemaru versus Yuya. I can't pronounce his last name right, so I'm not even going to try it, but another young lion. as I said in the episode with JPQ, I'm so excited that the young lions are getting a showcase as well as the junior heavyweights throughout this cup. It makes it super fun. I actually really thought that the beginning and end of this match were the best parts. The middle had some, I wasn't really feeling it the whole way through, but they had a really, really hot start with Yuya attacking right off the gate. No bell had even rung. You just talk about trying to prove yourself, right? I feel like, Bullet Club or Suzuki-gun are kind of in his future. I think he's dope. He's massive. He's so massive, and he's super fun to watch. I enjoy him. They had a lot of really fun moves within this match. I really liked the head scissors. I always kind of like that move, though. But the vertical suplex that Yuya gave, oh, God, it was sexy. And the springboard crossbody. And that almost got him a near fall, and that was really, really cool, too. The inverted DDT, though, by Kanemaru, I don't know how you top that. That, to me, is just like a sick-looking move. I loved it. I really loved it. And, of course, Kanemaru goes over with a deep impact for the win. And then he poured whiskey on Yuya after the bell. I was like, oh... okay, getting a little disrespectful. But it is what it is. Another kind of fast-paced match. I liked the ending and the beginning more than in the middle, though it did have some really dope spots. But, I think Yuya looks freaking dope, and I'm excited to see him maybe show up somewhere else later in the year, like Best of Super Juniors. I don't know. I'm just saying. It would be dope to see him kind of make his mark and rise through the ranks and give us more of a show. So then we go on to this tag match. Of course, Goto, Sho, and Yo, who I just adore, and Yoshihashi. And then Shingo, Evil, Sanada, and Bushi. This was another, storytelling tag match. We're used to this. Not surprising, as I said in the episode JPQ earlier. But what I think is the most interesting part of this is not only does Shingo look like leaps and bounds above everybody else, but the tension and the uncertainty of LIJ right now is, I think, a really super interesting story. I'm really waiting for Sanada to kind of break away and be lone Cold Skull and be by himself. I think it would be really cool to kind of see a different journey for Sanada and not be in LIJ anymore. And LIJ seems to be imploding anyway. Like, something's going on with that. Shingo wouldn't even do the little fist bump the other night when he was with Naito and Hiromu. So, I don't know, y'all. Something's up with LIJ. But it was a fun match for what it was. And I think that... the GTR was a little bit messy by Goto at the end on Bushi, but overall I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed Shingo punching Yoshihashi in the face several times. So, if I didn't already love Shingo, I love him even more. So, thanks, buddy. After this match, we had the hype for the Grand Master video again. Same one that's been playing for the past couple of days. I think we all have our theories on that. I'm waiting. When are we going to know? I'm ready. But then I think the star of this night 2 came to be once the cleaning crew finished and we get Nagata versus birthday boy, murder grandpa himself, Minoru Suzuki, in a 20 and a half-ish, right? I think somewhere around there, minute freaking banger. Freaking banger. I don't know why. I wish this main evented. I'm not going to lie to you. I get that Gato is Gato and Okada is obviously the one true king of New Japan other than Tanahashi. But this match with Nagata and Suzuki should have main evented. I can't get over this match. I thought this was an absolute slapper. Literally. The amount of strikes and hits that these two freaking gave each other back and forth, the actual slaps, the forearms, the open hand slaps to the chest, the closed fist punch, basically, that Suzuki gave Nagata at one point. It was insane. Let's all take a moment to remember that Suzuki turned 52 today. 50 freaking 2. Ugh, I wish I looked that good when I'm 52. Like, that's my hope in my life, is that I'm as badass and fit as Suzuki is when I turn 52. This was amazing. So many GIF-worthy moments. I tweeted out the laughter, the maniacal, murderous laughter of Murder Grandpa, basically at 7 a.m. with a cup of coffee. I've missed this. That's the overall feeling that I got. I miss seeing him wrestle. I miss seeing him do his crazy stuff and look insane and laugh in the face of every opponent. And I thought Nagata showed the F out. It was really, 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 really good. I love this match. And I actually thought it was going to go the way of Murder Grandpa. So imagine our surprise when Nagata freaking hits this exploder out of nowhere. And Suzuki tries to set up, like a choke, right? A chokehold, but he blocks it. Beautiful suplex. And holds Suzuki down for an upset win. Oh my God. Can you even believe? It was crazy. Blue Justice. I'm shocked that Suzuki is out in the first round. I don't know what to say about it, but Nagata was dope. This match was really dope, and I really enjoyed it a lot. So I would have loved to see that kind of close out the evening with like this little shocker, but of course we didn't. And we had a match that I personally think went on for too long. It was 15 and a half minutes, and it was just trickery. Every trick in the book, everything that you could ever freaking think for like manager versus wrestler battle. He cut a promo. He had his arm in a sling. Turns out he was, pulling out a spray bottle and tried to hurt Okada, but he blocked it. And, there was like a hammer and who else knows whatever it was. There just was a lot of things going on that Gato brought into the ring. Of course, he messes with Red Shoes, and he pushes Red Shoes, and he low blows Okada. Jado tries to get involved. Whatever. You knew it was going to be shenanigans. You knew it was going to be kind of crazy. It definitely told a story. I know Gino, of course, wanted it to be Gato's revenge, but it didn't end up that way as the Rainmaker takes the victory. I could have done without it. I thought it would be kind of more fun. I thought it was going to be a really good match, but I really didn't like it. I wish it was shorter. I didn't care for it, y'all. I'm sorry. I couldn't get over it. Like, I give Cody Rhodes a lot of crap for overbooking his matches. And I was talking in our hangout session, and I said to Mags, what is this, the Cody Rhodes match? Like, what's going on? Like, so many things were happening, and I was just I left a little bit disappointed after all of that. But that's okay, because it's setting up, the next rounds of the New Japan Cup, and Okada goes forward, of course, and I think that is, really exciting. It sets the stage for really fun matches, and of course, we're going to go over to the other side of the bracket next week as we continue on, but the biggest takeaway that I had was Nagata versus Suzuki freaking slapped. And it was awesome. I really recommend you watch that one, and then the other two matches I think are worth a watch. It's fun. They're fun. So I definitely would tune in if you haven't already. And if you haven't watched night one, go back and watch night one. And after you're done with that, listen to the first episode that I dropped today with JPQ, all about night one, talking about it. And this has been your little short Queen-only review of night 2 of the New Japan Cup. And I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm pumped New Japan has returned. I'm excited for this tournament. I'm excited for what's next and all of their dope shows they've announced in July. It's a good time. It's a good time to wake up to New Japan in the morning with a nice cup of coffee and some of my closest friends and colleagues and fellow Twitterers who are up that early, just hanging out and having a good time together. So if you're around next time and you want to come hang, I always post the link to the Google Hangouts where we all chit-chat while we watch the Cup. So if you're in, you can find that on Twitter. And that'll do it for today, y'all. I'm off to enjoy some sunshine. So from me to you, please enjoy the rest of your day, and please be kind to one another.